I'm making this $1 million trade for sure, but it's going to be really, really hard. And let me show you how hard it's going to be. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is DaVinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, standing live here in Dubai. Man, I'm struggling though. I'm struggling with this $1 million trade entry. It's difficult. And I have to point out how difficult it is. And I am going to point out how difficult it is in today's episode because, man, I thought, well, I missed it. Right? Everything indicated that, we were overextended and this drop was coming and we're going to break down and it's going to go continue to break down and boom. And we're going to see that. Right. And so I am in a trade. And you know what? I'm going to just, I'm not going to show you just yet this trade, right? On Bybit. I'll show you the $1 million trade when we get to it. If we open up the $1 million trade, right? But I am in a trade right now. And here I'm going to be talking about that in today's episode. So let's just jump right into it. And if you're interested in trading, right, there's lots of places to trade here. It's okx.davincij15.com, bybit.davincij15.com, right? And 2bit.davincij15.com. Links are in the description below. Okay, so in my group, I was I was analyzing, Bitcoin right around here. I was analyzing, this is going to pump all the way up here, most likely during the Fed funds rate. And I put this trade in here right there. And there it is, right? At 12, right? You can see that's when I put it in. And that is where we were. And I was like, okay, there it is. That's where it's going to do, right? Could I have done a long? Yes, I could have. But I was so concerned about, so where do I hit this short? Because hey, you know what? We started the week with a downward movement, right? And that usually has some follow through. There's always going to be a pressure to follow through on that downward move, but not right away, right? It always comes back at you, right? And that's how the markets work. And so it came back at us heavy. In fact, I was thinking, well, we have the Fed funds rate, so it's going to come back. It's going to be volatile, but it didn't actually show up as volatility. It slowly came back. And once it hit this first target, I was like, oh, the Fed funds rate didn't even come out. Yeah, this is not the target. But I had already planned it. I didn't show it into my group. I don't know why. I got distracted because of the birthday. I was celebrating Alexandra's birthday. Alexandra Linus. You could check out her channel below, her YouTube channel. She's a musician. And it pumped all the way up here. And I saw this and I was like, this is most likely the trade. And so this is where I entered eventually, right? I stopped, got out of this trade and I entered up here on this level at the approximate. Well, it's a little bit lower than that. It was a 43,126. I shouldn't have got that early, but the problem was I didn't have access to this computer when I saw this was pumping higher, and I didn't have the entry. But anyways, so this is where we're at. Here it is. This is resistance lines. These are resistance lines, which was supposed to turn into support if it broke down, and it didn't. Now it's still resistance, and we're seeing Bitcoin breaking down. Now we could have a double top up here, right? And that's what I'm looking for is a double top situation here. However, there is a big however. So this is the double top situation, and if we could bring up the EMA ribbons, we're above the EMA ribbons, and they almost curve down. But here's the thing, right? If we bring up the weekly, you can see that, hey, you know what? This move down is possible, and we can still end up with a higher move up, because the weekly, if we take a look at the indicators, it's not ready to change yet. And then on top of that, it's not ready to go down. On top of that, if we go down to the dailies, we have divergence, right? Which is great and all, right? To have divergence to give us an opportunity to say, okay, well, Bitcoin is going to be going back down. We do have like what's it called? Volume divergence, which is pretty good actually, right down here. But the daily divergence, right? Although we have lots of daily divergence, right, from here to there to here down to here, it's just solid straight down, right? This is like golden opportunity. So you have to accept. I have to take a trade here. The only problem is the RSI, which has the clearest divergence, right here to here to here down to here. All these points are divergence as price is moving higher, right? But the indicators are moving lower. Going down to the RSI, again, same thing. This high, although this high was lower, this did not get higher, but there's no the divergence is not confirmed. So this has me a little bit nervous, unfortunately, that my short could push through and Bitcoin could push through and hit the 48 in one big snap like that. Yeah, it's a quite possibility, and I have to accept that as a possibility, and I accept it. And you know what? If it does that, that's okay. I will take another short at 48K, and that's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I'm not going to concern myself with losses because I'm going to make a bigger short at the 48K. If it gets up there, I'm hitting it. I'm hitting it like with everything I've got, because that is the target for Bitcoin that I've set myself on. You can see that Bitcoin loves this 61.8, and it's just so close to it. Why can't it just look at it? Can't we just take a look? And so that's the problem. That's my problem with my trade. I'll leave this trade open that I have, and if it takes me all the way down to fill the gap, that's where I'm going to start take profits on. I'm not taking profits all the way to 33, because hey, we should have hit the 61.8, but we didn't. And that's how I'm making this trade. Okay, so that's it for today. I'm just doing the TA and why I'm making my trades. And yeah, you can follow me at bybit.davincij15.com. All right, links in the description. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Cheers.